Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The call for the Australian dollar was to 75.80.85 as an objective after taking out the 60-day moving average, and before that rejected off the 78.5 level. Now that we've reached the objective, with 81 being the low, the market is now challenging or attempting to recover. Keep an eye on this pattern here, because if it does end up being an inverted hammer, then yes, we could see a retracement back towards 76.5 to about 76.80. However, if by chance that we do take out the level of 75.80, which does look pretty much unfavourable at the moment, but if we do, then yes, I would say that we are looking further to the downside and to a potential target somewhere around 73 cents. From a weekly view, you can see that the broader picture, it remains relatively heavy. So I'm not overly discounting that we could see 73 cents, but see where we are at the end of the week. So there's still a little bit more confirmation weighted, that could see the market lower, but if we do get an inverted hammer, then I'd say that the bulls will come back in bigger numbers. The US dollar, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, has managed to now, for the US dollar, rally to a high of 92.68. That's the highest in 5 months. This has also seen the lowest for the euro posting in the last 5 months, which is around 118.03. Although the call to the downside from a break of 118.15 was to 116 from the weekly assessment, where I was viewing the downside target, do be on your guard. There is a little bit of divergence here, which could see a response to the upside and maybe put in a short squeeze. So we haven't fully broken down because we haven't seen any follow through from 118.15, but I am keeping a very, very close watch just in case we do see a short squeeze. Dollar yen sharply reverses after initially showing bearish divergence and falling towards an objective I'm calling at 107.70, which still holds. Until we get a break of 109.25, then the bears are likely to continue to pressure and weigh on the market to that objective, as I mentioned, of 107.70. The pound, since taking out the level of 138.15, has got its high on the objective around 135.60 after hitting the low somewhere at 136.78 today. I still feel from a technical point that we could see further weakness in play. All eyes on Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey today to see what he has to comment on the market. Looking at sterling yen, well, at the moment the market did not quite reach its objective of 147.70.90 after hitting a low of 148.50 or around that level there. But in front of the support line, the market is very, very aware of this trend. If we do take out 147.70, then it does open the way down about 146, 145. Bears are still likely to hold, but do keep an eye on the pound leg. That's what's generating this slide at the moment. Still holding the view that gold can get up to around 1,760.65 before reversing. The bulls are still happy to see the MACD holding the strong positive signal, but the MACD is still questioning where we are likely to go. Overnight, the market was pretty much flat. If we see a close under 1,716, then I'd say yes, we are heading back towards 1,680. While intact, keeps the upside view in view. Well, a bit of a whipsaw price action. The market crushed 6% prior, now rallied overnight 6%, but now losing momentum. I would say that we are still heading towards that $55 mark, although I am sort of holding a neutral view here. But as we see an increase in momentum, then we could see that fall towards that target and reassess from there. There was a bit of bullish divergence coming into play here, but we haven't broken the midway point on the RSI. This is what's given me a little bit more sway to the downside. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.